Gordon Branson says, thank you for response and highlighting Professor Lotz Zitka. Oh, this is actually for Colleen Vogel. I think this one is for you. Thank you for the fascinating insights presented. Please, can you elaborate on the key impacts on South African coastal fish populations relating to recent research suggesting that locations around South Africa are predicted to experience higher sea level rise than is expected for the global mean, with the central estimates at the local stations being 7 to 14% higher than the global mean in the future due to climate change.
Gordon, thanks so much for that question. So it's one of the areas that I haven't spoken about, and it's an area that we have not done much research on. But what I can say is that sea level rise is going to primarily influence coastal fishes through its influence on its nursery habitat, or their nursery habitats. And I'm thinking primarily things like estuarine environments, which are incredibly important nurseries for many of our coastal fishes, and near shore, rocky shore, subtidal and intertidal habitats, which are another one that are pretty important. And I think that is probably where the biggest push points are going to be. So big alterations in these environments may result in habitat squeeze, and most likely negative impacts down the line. I can't see that these impacts will be positive in any way. It'll most likely result in loss of habitat, and loss of habitat will be a concern. What I can say is that fish are incredible in that they have diverse life histories. So while some species are considered to be estuarine dependent, there are individuals within the species that do not rely, for example, on estuaries, but they will use bay embayments or other nursery habitats. And so fish will find a way. They will not necessarily be as productive, but they will find a way to survive and hopefully find a new niche that they will be able to exploit.
Very interesting. So it does seem that fish adapt quite quickly, fish populations, if we only give them a chance.
Yeah, we need to give them a chance. We need to at all costs try to maintain diversity at all levels, not only physiological diversity, diversity in their life history strategies, because we never know which type of life history strategy might be the one for the future.
Right.
So we need to protect diversity. If we protect diversity and things like marine protected areas and closed areas that are closed to exploitation is literally the key to protect that. And included in that would be estuarine protected areas, which we need to grapple with. We need more of them.
Right. Very interesting. Yes. If people stop eating fish, of course, that would help. Although then we don't have a fishing industry, so I suppose that isn't an option.
It will more likely create more social problems than anything else.
Yes.
So I think people should be encouraged to eat fish, but they should be encouraged to eat fish with the knowledge. Well, they should be encouraged to educate themselves to understand which fish they should be eating. And
Right.
SASSI does a great job in that. There's some very, very clear guidelines on what you should and shouldn't be eating through the SASSI SASSI program that basically indicates a fish is either green, orange, or red.
Oh, right. Yes. And there's an app
yes, that
they've developed, isn't there? Okay. So we'll see if we can promote the app. That would be very great. To what extent are you making use of AI? I mean, obviously, data, you're making use of digital data and analyzing it in great detail. just for interest, is AI a factor in
It's not on the radar for us yet. It is on the radar for people that, for example, are working with baited remote underwater video to basically recognize species and record information automatically. For us at the moment, no, but it is an area that we need to be thinking in because, yeah, it is enormously powerful, and we'll probably be able to up our research capabilities quite easily with it, but it's not something that we've engaged in yet.
Okay. Great. No, that was extremely interesting. Let's see, we can go on to the next speaker. I just want to ask this question of the other speakers as well, Judy and Colleen, whether there are decision-making, well, you've shown us a variety of decision-making tools, and are these used with AI at all? Yes,
should I come in? Thank you. Yeah, so in terms of the climate science, the actual modeling and the forecasting, AI is being used, but it's at its very initial stages in terms of trying to see, you know, how, if you use AI, to what extent, sorry, my phone has just gone off. To what extent do you get a good forecast versus one that you wouldn't have got without using AI? So yes, it is being used, but it's in its very, I would say, preliminary stages by several in the modeling community. Thank you.